And now it's time for Top of the Class. News coverage, including the youth voice, gauging the youth perspective, and digging into issues affecting our youth are of importance to WXXI. And part of that coverage includes identifying and connecting with young people, in this case, high school students, who are not only working hard in the classroom, but also want to make our community and our world a better place. Need to Know's Top of the Class series introduces you to these amazing young people. Tonight, meet Tori Hafen, valedictorian at East Rochester Junior-Senior High School.
Tori's really easygoing, she's fun-loving, but she also keeps a really good balancing act with her, charity work and with school. So she's kind of like an all-around kind of person.
Hi, Adriana. Hi, Hannah.
Hi. Sometimes I think she's going to take over the world, because her determination is like second to none.
She's done this since she was in my elementary art class when she was a first grader. She just strives to do her best at anything she does. And it's not really an extrinsic motivator. I think it's more intrinsic. She just does it because that's who she is.
Sadie, I miss this.
We played tennis together for 3 years, and she's always like one of the most positive people on the team. I was a partner, and if I made a mistake, she never made me feel bad. Tori always boosts someone's mood, and she's always willing to help you.
She's always motivating me. She motivates me to, get something done early, with assignments. I would say she helps me. She says, oh, we have to get this done and try and get it done, not at the last minute.
The volunteer, the leadership roles, whatever it may be in athletics or in music or whatever it is, she has a positive influence out of no fault of her own, just because of being the person that she is. Kids look up to her and realize that she's just someone to try to be like.
East Rochester Junior-Senior High School valedictorian Tori Hafen joins us now, and welcome to the show. So it's important, and I've said this before for this segment, for media outlets to make a concerted effort to get to know what matters most to our young people in any given city, any community around the country. So that being said, there's a question I ask everybody that we recognize for this series, and that is, what are some of the social issues of most importance to you and why?
I think one of the main ones would be just animal rights and everything, because I grew up with animals. I always had an animal in my house. My dogs are my favorite things in the world, and just knowing that they can't help themselves, they don't know what's happening to them and why this is happening, and they can't say anything for themselves, and then people are just abusing them and testing things on them. It breaks my heart. And people should know you volunteer at Lollipop Farms. Yeah. So again, to show your level of commitment to that, there was a great comment made by your vocal music teacher, John Polvino, when I interviewed him, and he said, in addition to thinking that you may take over the world, he said that you're the stellar role model for underclassmen, and when they think about everything that you do in school, and then they find out that you've balanced all of your activities with your schoolwork and your valedictorian, they are amazed. So I asked them, what's your secret? What drives you? And they were kind of like, man, they gave me different ideas. But I'll ask you, what is it that drives you? My family, they're always so supportive, and my sister always did really well in everything she did. So it was I want to be just like her, and she's my role model. So definitely looking up to her drives me. Well, I'm going to quickly run through some of your activities, and I am unintentionally leaving things out because I can't keep up. But you play the flute, you're on varsity tennis, you're National Honor Society, you're involved in student government, you're in choral music, you've been in a number of school musicals, and you do community service work such as Lollipop Farms and also Sing Out, which raises funds for various charities. Another thing that you were involved in, the American Legion Empire Girls State Program. So you were one of 2 representatives from East Rochester to attend. What does the program involve, and what did you learn? It's a lot about the state government, and you totally get immersed, and it's just an amazing experience. You just meet all these people from all across New York, and yes, you learn about government, but you learn about all these different cultures and people, and it's just an amazing experience. So based on that, are there any plans for a political career in your future? I don't think so. I don't think it's really my type of thing. I'm going to go into nursing and hopefully help people that way.
Your teacher said to me, and also your peers, they said that you are the epitome of a leader, but also very empathetic. So two things important for the nursing field. What is it about the healthcare system and nursing in particular that draws you in?
It's just the whole experience. Like, I love Grey's Anatomy and like all of these doctor shows, and I was like, when I was thinking what I wanted to be and how I wanted to help people, like helping people was the main thing that I wanted to do. I was like, I could do this, like nursing, and there's so many options, and I'm just excited to see what I can do for people.
And you're going to St. John Fisher College. What, in terms of nursing, what particular route do you want to go?
I will hopefully become a nurse anesthetist in the future.
And what does that person do? For those who don't know.
They kind of help the anesthesiologist. Like, I have to go to more school to do it, but it's definitely going to be worth it.
Tori, for young people watching this program, what would you say to encourage them to make the most of their school journey? Because clearly, it's not just about activities for you. It's also about working hard, putting in long hours. But your friend said to me that you also don't take yourself too seriously. You enjoy life. So you could teach a lot of us, how to balance things out. But what advice would you give to young people?
I would say don't stress. Life is supposed to be fun, and school, and you just make the most of everything and create these memories that you're gonna have for the rest of your life.
All right, great. Well, we are out of time, but a special thank you to my guest, Tori Hafen, for Need to Know's Top of the Class series. We thank you, Tori, for all that you do, not only for your peers, but also for our community.